Alright guys, y'all know who this is, and as you saw by my header, my package just arrived a little while ago. I actually went to lunch, went to Olive Garden, me and my friend, and she was a little tired, didn't want to go home because if she went home, that means she was going to start cleaning up and not get any rest before her second job. Which actually her first job, because she had to go in earlier this morning and then turn around and got to be back at 3. So I let her crash at my place. She's upstairs right now taking a nap, and I didn't want to disturb her with this video. As you can see, I did start opening this box, but she woke up, so I came down here to the truck. If anyone paid attention to my video from the weekend or yesterday, whenever it was, I already mentioned one of the fragrances that I had ordered last Friday. I actually ordered 2, and they're here. And I was gonna open the fragrances up, but I just said, "Yep, you paid attention." So I was gonna open them up upstairs, but I said, you know what? Let me share this with my fam, because this is not just my. This is all of our fragrance. So I am about to unbox and give my first impression on 2 fragrances that I purchased last Friday, and here we are. So I'm gonna set this down and find something that I can use to open these boxes with. I don't have my handy knife with me. I left that upstairs, but box cutter, putty knife would do. And they used to send a sample bottle of a fragrance. Most of the time it's that one same sample. I can't remember the name of it, but I do have a sample of it someone sent me, John. But they started sending these fucking nail files, and I have like 30 of these some bitches now. So the first fragrance I'm gonna go with, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard about. I don't know if any one of you guys have smelled it, and I only have 2 reviewers right now, 1 now. But this one is from the house of Diesel, and this is Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. And this is one I know Joy talked about, and he said this was a pretty good fragrance. I wanted to try it. It was hard to find. Most of the time I find it, it's out of stock. But luckily I ran into it on Fragrance X and went ahead and purchased it. And it was pretty cheap. I think it was about 15 bucks or so. And it comes in this little milk carton type deal. Has the cow on the sides of it. It's like a holographic type deal. Not bad, I like that. Nice little 75 ml bottle. Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. You can see through this. Almost kind of push you in the mind frame of maybe like not a milk carton, but those old milk jugs from back in the day. The bottles. Top comes off, just plastic, cheap top. Let's give this a spray and let you know what I think. So, second spray, I got juice. Damn good atomizer. It smells pretty damn good. Kind of opens up, almost smelling like grape a little bit. The initial spray kind of puts me in the mind frame of Silver Scent Pure, the white bottle with that grape-like smell. It's not bad. I like it. Of course, I am going to have to give this some wearings, but right now it smells pretty damn good. I'm not disappointed in it. It's nothing groundbreaking, so don't run around and try to find this fragrance and think that, you know, it's going to get people's attention. It smells good. You may get some compliments of it, but it's not a beast mode projector at all. It just smells nice. Probably a pretty decent work scent, gym scent. Maybe you probably could wear this on a date because it smells nice enough, but it's just not going to be enough to project. Someone has to be kind of close up on you. It's not beast mode. Like, I just sprayed 3 sprays on my hand, and I literally have to be close to my hand to smell it. So it's not beast mode at all. Plus is a pretty good fragrance. I like it. But let's get to the coup de grace. This is the one I've been dying to get my hands on. Joy Amin and some other reviewers have talked about this fragrance a lot, and they had this. And so, really? I thought you were asleep. I thought you were asleep. Smell that. Smell it. This ain't it. You smell it? You like it?
I like that one more than the other one, man.
More than the other what? Big money. Empty box. Look, girl.
Hey.
Just pull it. Okay, so perspective, the same one who told y'all last night, she just said that she liked this one, and she said she liked it more than the other one. The other one meaning what? The one I sprayed last night? Or you talking about something else?
More than the one last night.
For real? Wow. Okay. So the number one in the blue box that I sprayed last night that she said was her favorite, she said that she likes Plus more than that one. And that's coming from a female's perspective. So that says a lot. So you guys might need to jump on the bandwagon with this one. It's a cheapie. I think it was like 15 bucks I paid for it, somewhere around in there. So you might want to try it out. You finna go, little girl? Okay. Well, I'm finna go back and clock my ass out in a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot about the cheese thing. Hell to the no. Unless you take it through the dry thing. Oh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I turned that fan on you. I had to turn the fan on you. So you can feel it. You like the fan. Oh, my bad. Alright. Yep. Ladies' noses don't lie. Trust me. She says she likes it. I can smell it. Like I said, it's still not a projector, regardless as to what she says. But as far as scent wise, it's damn good. But I still think it smells like Silver Scent Pure. And Silver Scent Pure is probably more stronger and longer lasting than this, but the little lady likes it, so hey. Let me tell y'all, I was gonna do a video on this later when I actually got off. Yeah, it's more of a close encounter type scent to me, because I can't smell it projecting off of me, but I only sprayed it on my wrist, on my hand. So, but the fragrance I'm actually wearing for today is Cuba Winter. Let me tell you about Cuba Winter, because I think you guys tried to set me up. Cuba Winter smells amazing. Cuba Winter smells damn near identical to Invictus, the original. Cuba Winter does not last long on my skin whatsoever. I sprayed it on this morning about 5 something. I got to work about 7:30. It pretty much was a faint skin scent. And I sprayed 2 or 3 sprays on every part of my body that I usually spray it on. Behind my ears, I do the back of my neck, I do my hands, my arms, I sprayed my shirt, and it lasted probably about 2 to 2.5 hours on me, and then I had to reapply. No compliments whatsoever. I smelled my wrist and I couldn't even smell it, barely. It was like real faint. So I even made sure, ever since I started getting in some of these newer fragrances and I'm trying to make them last longer, I did lotion up this morning also before I put the fragrance on, and on my skin it did not last whatsoever. So although it smells amazing, Cuba Winter is a real disappointment to me as far as longevity. Projection was amazing. When you first spray it on, that thing puts out seriously. But once it starts to dry down real good, it's damn near a faint skin scent on me. So what I'm going to say is, if there's anybody out there who does not have Cuba Winter and wants Cuba Winter, you can have it. Just let me know in the comment section here, and I will ship it to you. Once I get your information, you can have it. All I ask for in return is, if you have something that you can decant me a little sample of, or something that I can review, send me that, and that whole bottle of Cuba Winter. With that being said, let's get to the one I really want to test, and that's Bentley Intense for Men. This is Eau de Parfum, 100 ml bottle, 3.4 ounces. yada yada yada. I give you all the other bells and whistles. And the one thing I did not know is some Lalique Beauty Services has something to do with this fragrance. And I have one Lalique fragrance that I know of that I bought from TJ Maxx a while back. And it's not my cup of tea. It's a manly, masculine scent. It's not sweet at all. But it is nice, classy, kind of elegant. The bottle is nice. So I didn't know that Lalique had anything to do with Bentley, but they do. And let's get into this, because I done talked enough. And I am too anxious. And I usually wait until I get off and pick up my packages, but being that this Bentley was in this box and I could not wait to get this in, I kept checking my tracker on Fragrance X all morning trying to see where it was, and I was excited as hell when it said it arrived in Brunswick, Georgia. It's at the U.S. Postal Service, and then I got another confirmation saying that it's being delivered, and then I got another confirmation saying that it has been delivered, dropped off at the main office. I went to lunch, and I'm here, and here it is. So, I'm not actually wearing what the lady was telling me that smelled good. That actually was my friend from last night, the one that was shy about getting on camera. That was her. She actually took a nap in my place, and I came down and got in my truck because I didn't want to disturb her making this video. But what I had on my hand I wanted her to smell was Diesel Plus Plus. And I don't know if you've heard of the House of Diesel. They make fragrances also. They're a fragrance house. This is my first fragrance from Diesel, and this is actually the only one that I have smelled from them that I actually liked. I've smelled a few at Walmart, but they didn't have this one at Walmart, and this one was always out of stock every time I tried to find it. And this one is nice. The fragrance that I sprayed for my friend last night, she said that was her favorite, and she actually stood here and said that she liked this one now better than she liked the one I sprayed last night. This is not a beast mode projection fragrance. This is more of a close encounter type fragrance. It does smell good, and to my nose it reminds me of Silver Scent Pure, which is in the white bottle. It has that grape kind of smell to it. Very smooth, kind of creamy. It's very nice. Thing has a great atomizer. And the notes I'm not going to be able to give to you right now because this is a first impression video. I just got this package in with Bentley Intense for Men and Diesel. So I'm basically just, running down what I think initially of these two fragrances. And so far, Diesel Plus Plus it has an A in my book. And now we're getting into Bentley for Men Intense. So this is my first on Bentley Men Intense, bottle presentation and the scent. Oh wow. Okay. So whenever you think of Bentley, you think of that big boy car, almost like bigger than a Chrysler 300. But when you see a Chrysler 300, you also think of a car. Bentley has that big wing on the front with that big B. This is no exception. I guess this is supposed to resemble the knob in the car that you turn, but it has that big B on the top of it. Well, it has Bentley on the top of it. And then when you open it, it says Bentley Fragrances down inside here. And there's an indentation here. When you feel this bottle, you hold it in your hands, it feels like some big boy shit. It feels like a big boy bottle. Kind of reminds you of the front of that Bentley when that motherfucker pulling up. As you can see, it's kind of got an odd shape to it, but I like the bottle. Feels good in the hand. Let's give this atomizer a go. So, third spray, I got juice. That's a damn good sprayer. Wow. Okay. Definitely a grown man scent. If you're looking for sweet, this may not be for you because this is not sweet. It may have a little sweetness to it, maybe some vanilla or something. I'm not totally sure. I don't remember the notes I've heard, but it smells amazing. I do get tobacco. I was kind of nervous about buying this one because I've heard reviews about it, and I've heard people say that this is not for teenagers or college kids. This is actually like a grown man scent. I don't know if this has patchouli in it or is it some kind of wood note in it. I like this. I really do. Is there anything I could compare this to? Yes. If you've ever smelled I don't want to say has any of you guys smelled Gucci Guilty Absolute? And I'll wait for a response because I bought Gucci Guilty Absolute and I didn't like it. But it kind of reminds me of that as far as like being a grown man type scent. But this one is a lot smoother and not as harsh. Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. If you haven't smelled Gucci Guilty Absolute, you ain't missing nothing. That thing is a super powerhouse of a fragrance. It is overly strong. It's too aggressive. It don't have any sweetness to it whatsoever. It'll choke the shit out you. But this one is actually nice as fuck. And it is eau de parfum concentration, so I like this one. And I think I paid like 20 some odd dollars for this. If you're looking for a bare bones spicy woodsy scent, I think you'll like this one. If you don't have this one, give it a try. For the price I paid for it, like 20 some odd dollars, you can't beat it, man. It's a great fragrance. Like I said, I was scared as hell to purchase this because I didn't want to waste that money buying another fragrance that was, overly woody or overly green or something like that. This is nice. And it actually, that one spray got my truck lit up. Well, if you've been wanting it, you better get it, because this is nice. It really is. Just make sure Gucci Guilty Absolute. If that's the kind of fragrance that you're looking for, it is a man's scent. Trust me. Gucci Guilty Absolute is a man's scent. If you want to try it. Go to your local Ulta first and try it out, because I bought it and I didn't open it. I bought it from TJ Maxx. I didn't open it. And something told me to go to Ulta and smell it. And I went to Ulta. I smelled it. I let two young ladies that work in Ulta smell it, and they both said they didn't like it. And I took it back, because as long as you don't open the package, TJ Maxx will take it back. But I'm glad I took it back, because I didn't like it, and if the ladies didn't like it, I wasn't going to buy it, or I wasn't going to keep it, I should say. But if you're interested in those type of fragrances, then by all means, go for it. But this one I recommend more than I would recommend Gucci Guilty Absolute. So trust me on this. This thing is a banger. And I think people are going to like this one. I don't see this as a work scent unless you're like a boss or CEO and you're going to be in a suit or something like that. You can wear this as a formal event thing, like weddings. I hate to say it, but funerals. Any kind of special event that you're going to be dressed up. I don't see someone wearing this with like cargo shorts on and a polo shirt or nothing like that. But it's a damn good fragrance. Trust me. I really wouldn't steer you guys wrong. And like I said before also, I found Gucci Guilty Absolute at TJ Maxx. I think I paid 40, close to 50 bucks, I believe, for it. Which in my book wasn't even worth it. But, you know, to someone else it might have been more than worth it. But I suggest you get your nose on it first before you purchase it, because you may not like it. That thing is strong. It is like, this one is so smooth. This Bentley Intense for Men, it's so smooth and easy. Gucci Guilty Absolute, when I sprayed that thing at Ulta on that tester strip, it like grabbed me by the inside of my nose and was like pulling me towards the damn tester strip. That's too much for me. Like, I don't need a fragrance that's gonna grab me and pull me and people are not gonna like it. But once again, I was disappointed big time. For those of you who were just tuned in, I was disappointed big time in Cuba Winter. Cuba Winter smells amazing. It smells damn near identical to Invictus Original. And I got maybe 2 hours of good projection out of it. And then after that good projection went away, it was a very faint skin scent after that. So I probably got like 2.5 hours out of that fragrance before it died out on me. It fizzled out. And then I reapplied and the opening came back. It smelled great. It just, you know, it just didn't last long on my skin. Even on my shirt. I can't even smell it on my shirt. And I sprayed it on this morning. So yeah, it did. But I'm highly disappointed in Cuba Winter. And I also said that if anybody who doesn't have Cuba Winter wants it, give me your email address. We can exchange information and I can send it to you. You can have it. All I'm looking for is maybe a small decant of something that I can, possibly review on this channel that I don't have. And it's all yours. I give you the full bottle. I am so amazed at this Bentley for Men Intense. This thing is amazing, man. Like, I did not expect that. Like, I can't, it's all in this truck, and I can't even smell this damn diesel plus anymore. Really can pick it up because this Bentley for Men Intense is so, like, aggressive. But it smells damn good. Neanderthal. I think I've heard of that fragrance house before. I think I heard somebody else talk about that fragrance house before. I haven't checked it out. Are they a clone house or they just do their own thing? Just trying to figure out, they are exclusive. They have 2 cents. Niche grade. Hand chiseled bottles. Yeah, I heard about that fragrance house. What are their prices run? Are they high? Because most of the time when things are fantastic, the prices are going to be sky as high. Yep, just like I thought. I'll check them out, but I don't think I'm going to be purchasing anything from them. And one other thing about Bentley for Men Intense, I don't think this is a summer type scent. .7 ounce is 170. Yeah, that's too rich for my blood. Bentley for Men Intense is not a spring or summertime type scent. It's mostly fall and winter. But like I always say, I don't limit fragrances to one specific time of year. I paid for them, so I feel like I should be able to wear them some bitches whenever the fuck I choose to. You just have to pick and choose your environment. If you're working somewhere like me at a hospital, climate controlled environment, it's always kind of cold in there. Fragrances like this will work. As long as you don't sweat or be in any kind of heat. I don't think they would offend anyone. The other one, I think you can wear spring and summer. Actually, I think you can wear it any time of year. Winter time, not so much, just for the simple fact that it's so light that I think the cold would overpower it. But it's nice. I'm gonna order a couple of samples. Okay, well that's what's up. And I can review them on my channel. So definitely, if you want to order some samples for me, I'm down with that. For me to review. They bringing the fair back. They got a little small kiddie fair that they do at the mall. Last year I think they did it, and some idiot was shooting out here. And then they put a little bar inside the mall, like a nightclub type deal, and some jackasses shot that up. Some people got shot, and it's all right across from where I live. I think I'm gonna hit myself one more time with that Bentley for Men Intense and wear it inside and see what happens. Because just on my hand is prominent enough. I may just spray one on my chest. I think 2 sprays of this is more than enough. You may hit yourself on the front chest and maybe the back of your neck. I would not put this under your neck because it might choke you a little bit. May even go, instead of on the top of your shirt, you may want to go underneath your other shirt if you wear an undershirt. But to each his own. You know, everyone does things their own way. But I may just hit myself once more on the chest just to see what happens. And I may even rock this tomorrow because I'm really digging this Bentley for Men Intense. Y'all just don't understand. It's hard for me to find fragrances that aren't sweet that I can rock. And this is one of them. I'm really feeling this one. So I need to really go and thank Joy Amin, because if it wasn't for him, I would have never known about this fragrance, or much less want to purchase it if I did know about it, because he talked highly of it. And most of the time when he speaks, I listen. Damn good scent. Another one that I want to get my hands on that's a cheapie, and I don't know why I always put it in my cart when I order Fragrance X, and I always end up taking it out, which is Sculpture. If you know about that one, y'all hit me up and let me know what you think, because I want to try it. I heard it's a damn good fragrance, but I keep putting it in my cart and I take it back out. Why, I don't know. And I guess it could be because of other fragrances that I'm more interested in than that one. But if anyone knows about Sculpture Pour Homme, I think that's the name of it, hit me up and let me know. Yeah, I'm excited to review them. I just hope that they're not too earthy, because I don't like like I didn't like Gucci Guilty Absolute. I didn't like Black Walnut. I didn't like Oud Mosaic. I didn't like Versace Loam. Like those are too woody, earthy, too masculine, too strong type fragrances. I don't like those. And this one is just right. Another fragrance that I could compare it to, if you've ever smelled Calvin Klein CK1 Shock, if you take the sweetness out of it and just had the tobacco, that is kind of like what you get. A tobacco kind of type fragrance that smells good to me. I love it. It's very nice. Very nice. Anyways, that's pretty much it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and first impression video on Bentley for Men Intense and Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. And I hope you guys are not too disappointed in the fact that I like the smell of Cuba Winter. It smells amazing. It just didn't last long on me. I got about 2 hours out of it, and that was pretty much it. Pushing possibly 2.5 hours, but that's still not long enough for me. And that's with strong projection.